Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Brew and Build. And today I have a lot to show you. Um, we're going to be laying something out over there at the near the end of the episode for today, but I did quite a lot of building off camera, and I am extremely excited to show you. If you saw the thumbnail, I did use a little bit of shader action to get a view of it, and so maybe we can look at that and see. Um, and one second, let me check and see and make sure that my recording software is actually working, because I don't know if it is. Alright, so yes, it is actually working, and that is fantastic. So, and yeah, where was I? Oh, yes, what we made. Okay, so let's get a little aerial view first going, because I think you guys are gonna really like it, and it really gives the feel as of what I'm going for here. This isn't high enough. Let's go up here. I know this is my favorite tree area. Let's climb up this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then hoppity hip over there. And as you can see, there's a little bit of stuff going on over there. And that's where we worked on. Like I said, I was going to flesh out that area a little bit. And I'm really happy with the results. I think it looks really good, and I think it really gives a good feel, especially in shaders. I mean, shaders just adds a whole new depth that you just can't seem to get in Minecraft. And speaking of depth, we need this render distance is just too much. There we go. Get some fog. But anyway, so let's take a look-see over there. So the idea of this, I did also find a horse. I was going and killing some of these guys' brothers, and found it was just one horse, just randomly, and so I rode him. He's pretty awful. He's really slow, and he can't hardly jump, but I liked him. So, and we have, oh gosh, a lot of armor. And I had two gold horse armor things, and so I slapped a gold horse armor on him, and I think it looks great. So, first thing that you see are these two trees. Yes, this is a tree. It's just dead. And so I kind of wanted it. So the idea is like we talked at last episode. We want to have different sectors and stuff for these areas. And so what I thought, so this is kind of getting into the middle class shopping district area. All the houses are a little nicer and such. And I kind of wanted a almost gate-esque feeling thing, but I didn't want it to be a legitimate gate. So I put up, we had a tree kind of in this area originally. And I thought, that's all right. It was a dark oak, but I really love what these are looking like here. The more and more I see them, and like that one there, it really just seems to fit in. And so I think we're gonna plop a lot of these bigger ones in and kind of alter them a little bit, like I've done here. But I also thought, it's a swamp. It tends to be a lot of dead stuff in the swamp, and so I added this here tree and tried to make it look kind of like it is dead, rotted, no leaves and such. And I think it gets the point across. I really like this because it's like a framing, like the path you have to go in here, and then you enter this little village area. It's like a little subcategory of this swamp town area. So I really like it. And some details you may notice in here. I mean, I put some grass down here. This is something I saw. Who was it? I want to say that it was Good Times with Scar. He was doing this in his one of his videos. I don't remember what. It's pretty common too, but the underneath area of the tree, a lot of times people just leave it as grass, and you can miss out on so much detail work. And so I added some coarse dirt because there's less sun, so it's going to be a little more dirty instead of grass filled. And then some mushrooms and such. I really love the red mushrooms. Path block occasionally, just to signify like maybe trodden earth and stuff. This maybe it's like roots or something, and ripped grass. And then sticks and stuff to kind of fences, I guess, to stick out as like sticks and such. And so that's a similar idea here. Only one grass block, and I may remove that. I don't know. But yeah, so let's take a look. So we made this house last episode, I believe, if I remember correctly. This whole place is starting to meld together. And so I did not do the interior, and I believe only one of these houses has an interior done. But so you got this area, and we finished this off last episode. And then there's this house, very similar in style. Actually, very, very, very similar in style, but it's just a little different, subtle differences. You especially get that around the front. So this is the original house, and around the front of this, the door is not centered. All of these pretty much have centralized doors, but this one's not centered, and it just gives like that slight bit of character that every house kind of needs to be individualized. This one in specific has some unique character in that the door swings open for one, and you will step down into it. And I do want to do the interiors of these, but I may do that more as an off-camera thing because really not a ton you can do. They're really tight knit and really small, and so just kind of tight living quarters and such. But this is by far the smallest one. This is tiny. This is a legitimate tiny house if you guys like watching HGTV. But this might be my favorite because if we swoop around here, it's got almost like a tower, but it's like a baby tower. It's like a hobbit tower, and I just really love it because the reason I added it was every time I would look here, this would just kind of go here and kind of just meld with everything. Everything was kind of like meshing together, and it just looked like a hill. And as great as that is in a Hobbit style, I wanted it to have just a little bit of height. Like, you need a little bit of height in there, and you can get it with trees. That's what we've done mainly with these trees and such, to add height. But I didn't want it to be a tree because, I don't know, it didn't feel like it fit. So what I did, and this was the corner house, that kind of is weird. Oh, and these roofs connect as well, which I think is really cool. Like, the grass extends up over here, wraps up over here, and that's how you get, there's a little tunnel right here to be able to get into this garden area in the back, which we'll take a look at in a sec. Same with the roof there. It connects down there and extends all the way over and connects up with the roof, like right there. But so what I did was, truly, this is not very tall. It's built into a hill, so it looks like a tower-esque sort of thing, but it's really not that tall. Like, let's go inside and take a look-see. So you've got this, and it is a taller hobbit hole, but it's built into the hill. Like, I believe, yeah, this is ground level. We're 2 blocks down, ground level wise. Same with that. That's ground level. And this really is not adding much here. This is just kind of like a little attic space. And so I thought it fit with the theme still, and has that Hobbit feel. Obviously, I haven't finished the roof, the ceilings, and totally. But I thought it really fit with everything. And then let's see. This one I don't think is anything special. Yeah, it just kind of dips down. Has a little back door. And then, this back area. So you got this little gate, and then you walk through, and there's this little back garden area. And if you didn't know you could do this is super cool. You can take a hoe and get tilled earth and stuff, but you can put flowers on it, and it's kind of like little mulch area and stuff. Ooh, it's getting dark. But it's like a little flowery area, like you just mulched it or something. So I thought that was a really unique a really unique kind of like aspect of it, and so I thought that was really cool. And it just adds just a little bit more to this world, and adds like, oh, he took time to kind of till the earth and mulch everything, which can't actually mulch, but that's okay. And this is in the texture pack, I believe, is the dark oak leaves, they have these little berry things which make great bushes. And so yeah, I really love this place. And maybe near the end of it, near the end of this video, we're gonna take a look see at it in the shaders, because it's fantastic in shaders. I gotta let you know, it is absolutely beautiful. And so what? Let's see. Oh, can't run anymore. Gotta eat. All right, noisiness over. But yeah, so I've been kind of extending. I was gonna start extending the village up over here, but I wanted to do some more planning and such. So we've got these little villages. I did make this one. I just need to add the flowers and grass and stuff on top. But yeah, so, and I terraformed this a little bit. I'm gonna do a good chunk more to make that hill feel a little more natural. But yeah, so this village is really coming along, and I really like it. I'm super pleased with this, especially for being like our first little village that we're making. Man, this is fantastic. This is an absolutely gorgeous little village. But so today, guys, what I decided, now touring aside, I do have a little bit of a plan about what to do, and it involves this wool. It doesn't involve it too much, but that's okay. But I'm going to take a cut here so I can check. I think I have one of my audio settings all messed up, and I got a little overzealous and started recording and then realized, I have my speaker that's right behind my mic on, which means you guys are probably hearing double sounds, which was in the last video, so sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm going to try and fix that, and then I will be back with you and we can move on to what we've got planned for today. So I will see you in, well, 1 second. Alright guys, so it has been exactly 1 second as I said, and what we are going to do is maybe lay out, I have an idea. This place, we've got villages and stuff, we've got farms, but these people need a place to kind of like work or do something. And so what I'm thinking is, let's make a little mill, like a water mill. And I think that's going to be really nice, and I think it'll fit in right here. I did a little terraforming earlier and kind of made a little path that goes over that way to get to our little poverty area. And so what I want to do is lay out it's probably going to just be a legitimate box, knowing me. But I want to lay out a mill design, and with this wool, just kind of get an idea of how big we want it. And I am actually looking at a I swallowed my spit down my windpipe. Yes, what was I saying? Oh yes, I'm looking at a screenshot of a video from the Lord of the Rings, because I remembered there being a watermill, and the style's not going to match exactly, so we're going to have to alter it a bit. But the idea of it is going to be very good. And so what I think is we'll just lay this out and kind of go with this idea. So, yeah, that should be good. I think that should be fine. It's going to be a little bigger. It's one thing about this is I was kind of thinking, like, do all of these buildings need to be hobbit holes? And no, I don't think they do. I think residential wise, yes, I think that is a smart choice. And I think that is a smart choice. But these areas don't need to be. Like, why should they be? And so I'm just gonna lay out this little boxed area. Sure, that's good. We'll go with that for now. So that's about how big I think we'll make the building itself, but I don't want it to be just a legitimate square. I think that would be a little silly. And so let's look right over here. So how do we want this mill to go? I think I don't want it to be should have done a little more thinking off camera, but that's okay. We can think through this. So let's figure out height-wise. What style, what type of building do we want this to be if it's not going to be a hobbit hole? I think, oh, solid, didn't even make the falling damage any better. I think this will be a good height. Maybe their buildings themselves are actually large. I don't know. Let me work a little bit on this and get more of an idea fleshed out, so that I can come back with you and not kind of waste your time and such. Alright guys, so I am back, and this is kind of the layout. It's real simple. Nothing really fancy going on here, just going to be a nice simple little building. We'll add little additions onto it as we go, but I like it. It's a good height, and I think it's going to be good for our purposes. What I do want to do is, I believe, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. So it is odd, and I know this is odd, but what I want to do is kind of work out, how do we want this to kind of go? And what I am thinking is we'll have a sort of walkway-esque sort of thing that wraps around here, kind of. I don't know, maybe we'll make it 3 wide, and so it kind of wraps around like this, and then, well, it doesn't wrap, we'll make it wrap, I guess. So we've got this like walkway area, and what we'll do, again, it's not gonna work there, right like that. Okay, so we have this walkway and this kind of little platform area, and then what I think is this, what side do we want it? Maybe we should have the walkway on this side. Sorry, sugarcane. I still need you. I still love you, but you're in the way. So we'll do the walkway kind of around here. And if you're wondering why I'm using wool instead, it's really nice for laying stuff out, and really nice just to not have to deal with colors and such, and I have white sheep and stuff, and I have no idea what I'm doing with this walkway right now, but yeah, I guess you get the idea. So yeah, we'll have the walkway, and what I'm thinking is this walkway, let's see, so we'll have the walkway, and then maybe the water wheel is right in this area. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Be a big water wheel, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't be too big. I think maybe we'll do it 5. I'm not sure, but maybe the water wheel will be here, and then it can extend up like that. Oop, lost that forever. So we'll have the water wheel here. Where'd you go? I beat you. There you are, little mole piece. Come here, come back to daddy. Okay, so we have that. Oh, of course. Fantastic. All right, come on. Give it. And which one do we need? This one. All right. That. Get it. All right. So we got this little water wheel. And, okay, we're going to have to make it a little bigger or lower. But either way. But you get the idea. So it's going to be like this little mill. And we'll just have it be churning water a bit, and yeah, so I think this will be good. I'm gonna work on this off camera, get a little bit of the workings of it worked out. I'll probably build it in a creative world, but I promised you guys shaders, and I would like to show you shaders. So let me load this world up. Let my computer cough up a little bit of blood trying to load everything up, and then I will be back with you. Woo! Watch that fog roll in. That is nighttime fog. The shader pack we are using is Eddie's shaders. They're the only ones that I have any experience with, and I'm just using them on low for now. But look at this place at night. I mean, it is just, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It's truly magnificent. And so let's, if we can get out here safely, and hopefully get around safely. Ooh, there's witches, and it's one bad thing about showing places off at night. I mean, shaders. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Do I have any? Ooh, I think I have some in here. So, I mean, this place looks gorgeous with shaders. All right. Arrows? Yes. All right. Got this. But I just wanted to show this since I put it in the thumbnail. I wanted to give you guys a good look-see. I'm not going to do this every single time. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, because it gets real dangerous real quick. Like, there's creepers. There are zombies. Like, this is not safe. But this place, look at it. Beautiful. You stay away from my crops. Stay away from my crops. Alright. I don't even know. But this place, I mean, come on. Look at this little town. Look at it. It's so glorious. I just can't not take screenshots. Well, yes, so this is these slimes always mess up my freaking crops, and I know that probably doesn't help. This is ridiculous. Alright. Enough shaders. But, I mean, you can definitely tell this place looks absolutely amazing. I don't think I can make that. Nope. And we just killed a crop. Rip. Sleepy time. Alright. But that's the shaders, and I wanted to show you that. I just don't want my world getting destroyed. But even in the morning, like, look at this. Hey, you butthole. Stop it. That works so hard. Ugh. I hate this. I hate slimes. But even this place in the morning, this is just gorgeous. If my computer could handle this all the time, I would do this all the time. But it can't. Ooh, oh, nope, don't you dare. That's right. That's right. You're bad at this game. Oh, my crops. I work so hard on those. But that's it. That's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like what you see. And I hope you're excited for the next episode. We're going to be making a watermill. So I'm going to work on some designs for that and work out a little bit as to what we're going to do for that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, guys, so I will see you in the next episode. I hope you guys have fantastic days ahead of you.